Hi friends. So hopefully you can see it okay good too, because the sun's kind of, you know, she's doing her own thing today. So it's after work today. I went to Hobby Lobby, Target, and then H-E-B. I'm just gonna make broccoli and cheddar soup today. So I got all the ingredients for that, plus a lot more because I was a little like after my excursions today, because you can spend a good amount at a grocery store, and I didn't even go grocery shopping. I just get there and I want everything. I'm like, a papaya sounds so good right now. You know what? Pineapple. You know what? I haven't had grapefruit in a while. I want grapefruit. And you know, I need bananas, I need strawberries, I need, you know, everything, all the fixins. So, you know, and then I want my 3 different like treat drinks for this week. It's like I want my mojito kombucha, I want my strawberry hibiscus kombucha, I want my Junie. I love Junies, especially at work. They're just like a nice little like afternoon pick-me-up. Like, I love Junies. So, you know, I had to get those, and then I had to get Nate's flavors of kombucha, and you know, so we always drop a bag at H-E-B. And so, and I only needed a couple things, but whatever, because I wanted to make the broccoli and cheddar soup today, and then I wanted to make this strawberry like loaf, and so I got the ingredients for that too. But anyways, I'm not gonna show you that because that's just literal groceries, and like I did get flowers, but yeah, and it's back there. So at Hobby Lobby, or should we start at Target? Let's start at Target. So some of this stuff is on sale. It dropped down to 70%. The stuff that was on sale, like the garden stuff and the outdoor stuff, it's on sale for 50% this week. And so I was excited. I got 2 bags of soil for my indoor plants because I am running a little low, but this soil is back there, I'm sorry, but it's in a green bag, and it's not like a typical soil bag, it's more sealed. And I think, I don't know what brand it is, but it says just great soil, and it showed all the ingredients in there, and I liked that. I was intrigued with this soil because this soil is more expensive, but it's on 70% off right now. So I was like, let me just try it, because it is a bigger bag. It's more expensive than the other soil I got. It doesn't have any of that other stuff like the mycorrhizae or earthworm castings, but it does seem like better quality, and you do get a little bit for the bag size. It's like that, like how much they fill bag chips, you know, that's what you're getting. So that's why I got 2 instead, because I think that's only gonna fill like 1 or 2 pots, but, and not even big pots. So that's why I got it, and then I'd rather get a 70% off so I could try it, and then instead of paying full price and then not liking it. But I do feel like I'm gonna like that more because of all the ingredients in that one. But anyways, this isn't even a soil review. Well, I mean, it turned into one, but that's not what I was advertising for this video. But let me show you what I got from Target. So these 2, I'm actually debating taking the back or just giving them to someone. I don't know. So I've been wanting new pillows for our couch because I have just little ones, and then I just want different ones. They had some there I was hoping would go on sale, but I think I was too late, and there was only one on both the colors I liked, and I just did not want to have mixed matched ones unless there was like multiple and it had a vibe, but this one didn't. So I didn't get the original pillows I wanted, but I did kind of like these. So they're just beige, and I don't know, I like them. But now that I think really what it is I just have buyer's remorse from everything I got today and how much I spent. So I think that's why I'm like, what can I return, you know? Excuse me. But these were on sale, so I don't know, I'm gonna put them on my couch, see if I like them. And I think it's just because of the fact that I didn't like these as much as I liked the other ones, but we'll see, because maybe when they're on there I might like them more. But I did get 2 of those pillows, and then I got this one. So it's a pest and shine kit for houseplants, and I liked it because it just has a little anti-gnat concentrate that you just mix into water, and then it has like little stickies that you can put on your pots for the flying little gnats, and then just a little leaf shine thing. I've never used that, but I might try it for like my ones with the bigger leaves, and like mainly the monsteras. And then they are all organic things, but so we'll see. And this was on sale for $4.99, regularly $15, so I was excited to try that. So it's the same brand as the soil as far as that goes. It's the same like line or brand. I don't know. That did not help. I'm sorry. I feel like this one's kind of making it hard to see. But I did get that. I was excited to try that. And then I really went because I'm making in my raised garden bed, I want a cute little decor and like a little village decor. And so that's why I went specifically for this, because I had seen it last week. And then that's why I went to Hobby Lobby too. And so I just needed little like pebbles. This was in the same garden section outdoor area, and so I just needed little white pebbles. They had them. It was on sale for like $150. It said it was $250, but I got it for like $139 or something. When I scanned it, it was less than it was. So it was like $1 there, so I was excited. And then I just got this shirt because last time I thought it was cute and then I put it back last minute because I was like, I don't need it. But lately I've been loving these styles of shirts, especially just like feeling cute and going out. So it's just a little like kind of not full on peplum, but I just love it. I like the ones that they kind of cinch a little bit and then go out. And then I love the little sleeves, and it's just this blue and white design. And it was on sale for $7.50. So I went ahead and got her because I did like it, and I know I'm gonna wear it because I like that style right now. So that is what I got in that bag. And then in here I just got a little fly trap. I got one last time, and then they had them marked down even more, so it was like $2. So I got another one of these because them flies, maybe you gotta go. So I got one of those just to kind of stock up. And then that is everything I think I got from Target besides the 2 bags of soils. So that's the Target haul. So now let's go on to the Hobby Lobby one. So the first thing I got was this. I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. After I get it set up, I'll show you guys. But I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's gonna be cute, and I just feel like I'm gonna love it. So this is the cute little like, I just love it. I think it's so cute. It's the little house, and it opens. I kind of want to put little like little lights in there, but I don't know because it is indoor, so I don't know yet. But I got that first. That was the main objective, and I love that. And then I got these little glass I said eco. I was like, oh, it's eco-friendly, but it's deco, like decorations. I kind of don't like that word deco. I'd rather it be like decor or eco. I don't know. It just feels, in my brain, that feels weird. But they're just little stones. This is also going to go in my little raised bed. And then I just got fabric scissors. I had a pair. I know I have a pair somewhere. I've been looking up and down. I cannot find my fabric scissors. And finally, I just bought a new pair because who knows when I'm gonna find them, or if I ever will. So I got that, and then I got these two. They're just cute little like butterfly wings. I don't know yet where I'm gonna put them, but I just thought they were so cute, and I love them. And I just feel like it'll be a cute little touch. Maybe on the mirror, I don't know yet. So I got 2 of those, and then I got these 2 things, which this was so precious to me. I love it because one day I do want to like a big backyard, or it doesn't have to be big, but like I do want like a little backyard for like my pups and stuff. I mean, mainly for me, but my pups too. But I just want to have like a bigger garden and just like, you know. And there's a chair specifically I've seen online that is like a big butterfly chair, and I think that's so cute. I love seeing those, and I want one of those like in my future garden. But I saw a tiny version of that, and I was like, I gotta get it, especially for my little raised bed garden and my little village. I'm just like, I don't know, it just to me it's just like, I just had it. I don't know. I feel like it's fulfilling my dreams. And so I got that. I thought it was so cute. And then I got these 2 little things. They were all in the same section as all the My Garden friends, but they're cute. 2 little ducks and a little goose. Duck, goose. I don't know if I'm saying that right, because maybe he's a goose. I don't know, or a duck. I don't know, okay? But they're all cute. So I got this to put in there too. I think it's just gonna be so scrumptious. Well, I don't even think that's the right word. Just so cute and like scrumdiddlyocious cute, you know. Like it's just gonna do something for me. It's gonna fulfill my Garden Dreams. And then this, I also am so excited for. I loved it. I knew the little pink house in this, I knew I had already like previewed what I kind of wanted to get an idea, and then these two were the main objectives. I was like for sure getting in the other stuff I wasn't sure, but the last time I saw that little pink chair wasn't there, so as soon as I saw that I was like, and it was the last one too, so I was like, baby, you gotta come with me. So the last thing I got, or there's one other thing, but the last thing for my little raised bed garden, it says welcome to my garden, and it's a cute little bird with a little mushroom hat, top, whatever that may be. But I just think it's so cute, and I'm just so excited to put it. I really want to do it right now, but I do need to get started on dinner. But at the same time, I know the dogs want out. Teefs will not shut her mouth as soon as I get home. She will not shut her mouth until I refill her bowl. So, you know, I gotta do that. And then before I can do anything else. But the last thing I got was just E6000 glue. I just use that for random things all the time. I know I had, because I had like this much left in one of the tubes, like you really gotta squeeze in. But I know recently I had bought another tube like that, brand new, and I had used it once or twice. I cannot find it anywhere, and so I have been looking where I would have thought I could have put it, through all my craft piles and stuff. I cannot find it anywhere, and finally I was like, you know, we're just gonna get it. I'm not gonna keep doing this, you know? So that is everything I got. I am pretty excited for the garden stuff. Like, I can't wait to do that. And yeah, hi friends. So it is the next day. I don't know, I have to watch the video back, but yesterday for my Target and Hobby Lobby haul, the camera overheated, and so it turned off. So I don't know exactly what all it got, what it didn't, but you know, we're here. But today, or last night, I had seen on TikTok that there's this one local bookstore here that had 75% off most of the books, not all, like not the new arrivals, and I think there was like a couple other categories that were, but the rest were all 75% off books, and that deal is just like perfect. So I don't think I made this sale last year or maybe the year before, I don't remember, but it has been a while since I've been here because they are only open Wednesday mornings and Saturday mornings, and typically Wednesday mornings I'm always working. But today I had it off, and today was the first day that they were starting that sale. So I was super excited, especially because I have been wanting to make it out here, but I just haven't been able to. But we did today, and I'm very excited. I got more books than I was anticipating, or like than I wanted, but, or not even that I wanted. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, more than I kind of gave myself, you know what I mean? But whatever, I'm not complaining about 75% off books. And books can get really expensive really quick, even at secondhand stores. So, you know, we just, you know. So the first book I got, I'm gonna show you guys. This was one I was really wanting, so I am excited for this. I didn't find it in the general like fiction area, but I did find it under like classics. So I was really excited because this was the one book I wanted, like for sure. And it's just Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. I will admit, I typically don't like smaller books like this. I love a good big book, you know? But this was the only copy they had, and I want this book, so, you know, we got her. So it's Sense and Sensibility. I know I've heard of it before, but I think I've only read one of Jane Austen books, and Pride and Prejudice. But recently I saw a trailer for the movie that they're making, Sense and Sensibility, and I loved the trailer so much. Like, I have not been excited to watch a movie, like go to the theaters and watch a movie for a while. I think the one that I saw a trailer for was like, that I was like, oh, I was excited for, or like even hearing about, was Sunrise on the Reaping. But they literally announced they were gonna make the movie like 2 years ago, and I read the book like 2 years ago when it came out, or I don't know if it was like 1 or 2 years. I think it was more than a year ago, or maybe a year exactly, I don't remember. But they announced it like a year or more ago. They announced the movie and the book around the same time, and I read the book when it came out. Love the book. I love Suzanne Collins, like all the Hunger Games series, and I think she did so good on coming back so many years later and then coming out with the Ballad of Songbirds book. That one was really good, but I do think Sunrise on the Reaping is better than the Ballad. I don't know, but they were both really good. I think she did so well in that and continuing that series. Like, no notes for her. She understood the assignment, and you know, she ate with it. And so when they announced that book, I was really excited for that book and that movie. But I saw this trailer and I was actually excited to see another movie. And then the other one doesn't come out till the end of this year, I think, the Hunger Games one. But like I said, they announced it like 2 years ago. But I saw that trailer, I was really excited, and it gave me Pride and Prejudice vibes. And I love that book and I love that movie. That movie's one of my like favorite comfort movies. I will say I was a poser for a little bit because I hated that movie as a kid, and I think just because I didn't appreciate it, you know what I mean? And I think it was just, as a little kid, sometimes my mom would put that movie on and she loved it, but it was like, as a little kid, I was like, I want to watch like iCarly and like cartoons and stuff. And so as a kid, I did not like that movie because I thought it was boring. But I came to my senses, and she's a Pride and Prejudice girly, you know what I mean? I love that book, love the movie. I want to watch that trailer, made me want to watch it again. And then especially I loved because one of the actors they got, I don't remember her name, but she plays Kaya on how did I forget the name of the book or the movie? Like, it's both. Where the Crawdads Sing. She did so good in that one, and so I just feel like she fits that style and era perfectly. And so I'm like, I don't know, I just saw the trailer, I was really excited, and so I was like, you know what, I want to read that book before it comes out, and I want to watch that movie. I will say though, I am also excited for Toy Story 5. I don't know when it comes out, but I do want to watch that one too. But yeah, anyway, so moral of the story, I saw the trailer, wanted to read the book, found the book, I'm really excited about that. And then the next one I got was, it's called The Waters. It was, I don't know, Read with Jenna, I don't know. But I didn't read all of it, just part of it, but it basically kind of gave almost, in a way, like, I don't know, I didn't read the whole thing but it was like in the wild and all that, and I kind of like that. But I didn't read all of it because it was pretty busy in here and packed more than like the last time I came, and everyone was trying to get through, and you know what I mean? But the premise of it did kind of seem good from what I understood. I just liked that. The next thing I got was the home edit. I know they have a show on this, and I saw this and I was like, huh, that's cool. It's the home edit, a guide to organizing and realizing your house goals. And then I told you guys recently I've been reading Marie Kondo's book and trying to go through that process of tidying up in my house with Marie Kondo's book. Love that book. Such an easy read. Like, love it. But this one's called The Home Edit, and I love Marie Kondo's show too. But this one I have seen on Netflix, but I haven't actually watched it. I've just seen it. And then I liked it, and it kind of showed like different tricks for like organizing like your bathroom, things like that. And so I was like, let me just kind of see what it's about, you know? 75% off, you can't beat it, you know what I mean? So I got that. The next one I got is The Country Garden. I just thought it was a cute little book, and the cover, or the like hard copy book, was so pretty too. So I was like, even if I don't read it, I love it as decor. But it's just a cute little garden book. And then I think it had like plant hardiness zone maps and stuff, so I'm thinking like, and I liked that it had like by month, so I feel like I'm gonna like that, because I do want to go a little more into like even like cool weather plants and things like that. So we'll see. And then I got, my grandma asked me to tell you she's sorry. So it's the author, I've never heard of this book before, but it looked good, like the title and everything caught my attention. But it's the author of the book who wrote A Man Called Ove, and I've heard it's a good book and I want to read it. I saw it there today, I almost got it, but I was like, let me read this one first, and if I like that one I can come back for that one. But I've heard it's a really good book and a story, and I know they made like an American version of it, the movie. I think it's called A Man Called Otto, but I know it's about the book, it's based on the book A Man Called Ove. But I've heard it's a good book. I just heard from a couple people it's just a really harder and slow read. And so, but I know it's a good book, like good story. So this one, I liked it. It sounded interesting to me, so I want to read it and see what it's about. I think basically it's like, from what I read, it's like the girl, she's like 7 years old and she's always felt different and like never felt like a part of anything, or never not a part. I'm not putting words in her book or words in her mouth, you know what I mean? But I think from what I understand, she always felt different is what it was. And her mom or her grandma was always like really different too, and kind of like the strange person. And then, but she was really close to her grandma, and I think basically the grandma passes away, and then she leaves her a set of letters that she wants her to give to people that she wrote the letters for, like just apologies and things, I think, in her life. And then it's supposed to be like teaching her 2 different things about life and like, you know, and just being yourself and things like that. And I don't know, like I said, read the thing yourself, because I could be putting words in this author's or the people's mouth. I don't know. This is just, I read a lot of different summaries, so that's why I can't get them all together anymore. But I did remember this one was one of the first ones in there. I was like excited to read. I think I'm gonna like it, so I got this one. And then I got, it's called The Dallas Women's Guide to Gold Digging with Pride. And I just thought it was kind of like, I read it too, and I thought it was kind of like a cute little like funny story to me. Like, I feel like it'll be a good book. I think the premise of this one is this girl comes from like New York and like designer, and then she moves to Dallas and is kind of more like country people, and like, and I just thought it was kind of a cool funny story too, because like I loved going to Dallas, but I live in a small town and Dallas is more bigger, but it's not like big like somewhere in like New York or anything like that. And she's just looking for a man's, and she's not wanting to settle for a broke man's. And so I don't know, I just thought like I thought it was just kind of like a funny, you know, thing. And then I just feel like it'll be a good book, because I feel like it'll teach her lessons of maybe like those expensive material things aren't always what you want. But I don't know, like I said, I could be making this up, but I just thought it was cool, and so I thought I grabbed that one. And then the last book I got is called Better Homes and Gardens, the new decorating book. And it's just like a home book and like decorating, and I thought it'll be cool. And I love the pictures just to get like inspiration and stuff. But I loved the style of a lot of this. Like that kitchen, I love, and just different things like that. And I actually like, because I feel like, see, this is so pretty to me. Like, can you see that? Like, I love those curtains. I love that wallpaper. And this is more the style I like, because I don't fully, so beautiful. I wish I had that wallpaper. So pretty. And I love kind of more like cottagey homes and things like that, and this kind of gave me that vibe. I don't love like super like new and like, I mean certain things, yeah, but like for home I like just the cute cottagey homey feel, you know. So that is my book haul. I just wanted to show you. I was excited. And if you live where I live, for the month of July, this bookstore is 75% off, so that's pretty exciting. But like I said, it can be hard to get to because they're only open from 9 to 1 Wednesday mornings and Saturday mornings. But that is a deal. I think you should try to go if you are a book reader and stuff. So that is everything I got. Now I'm gonna go home with my littles, and I want to bake that strawberry bread I told you guys about. And there's other things I need to do, obviously, but that's the only thing I'm kind of like, yeah, let's do that. And I do want to show you guys my little garden bed. I did decorate it, love it, but today it's been more cloudy. Now the sun finally is coming out. It was really cloudy all morning. I mean, it's still morning. I think it's literally like 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10:30. So, you know, we still have time for the sun to come out. So if it comes out, I'll show you guys. So also, I don't know if you can see it, this fit, I actually felt like I know how to dress today. You know what I mean? The fit was giving that, because I've never worn this. I've had it for a while. It's a long sleeve, but it's like a lace one, and then I'm just wearing my purple little sweater vest, and I'm wearing these boots that I love. And I was originally gonna wear a different outfit, but it was like windy and like cloudy, and so I was like, you know what? This is the best time to wear it. So I got that out, but now I'm gonna go home and go back to my comfy clothes and do some home chores. So I'll see you guys in my next one. So bye guys. Okay, so this is how my raised bed garden turned out. I do want to paint it right there, design, but haven't figured out where yet. But over here, I have some zinnias here. There's that little chair I love, and then the little village thing. There's potted flowers, and then this is what I did with the rocks. The sun is already kind of starting to like fade out the color, but it's still cute, and that's where I put the ducks. And then here we have Spanish moss rose. I know there's another name for it. I think it's Portaluca, but she looks a little rough right now because I did water her today, but this flower opens and closes all the time, and usually when I water it, it closes, and as the soil starts to get drier, it opens back up. So I promise it looks rough, but she'll open up probably tomorrow. And then here we have salvia, but it hasn't bloomed yet. I have purple salvia. I'm waiting for that to bloom. And then here is Angelonia. I forgot the other name for it, but those are really cute. And then along here I have both purple and red vinca. Those are, the flowers fall off a lot, but they reproduce flowers a lot, really easy too. And then I have my little welcome to my garden, and then marigolds there, a cute miniature bird bath. And then here I have sweet potato vine. I think it's really pretty. I would love for it when it like grows more, if it could trail over to the side. I hate people with gardens like that, but anyways, I want it to trail over. So that's what she's looking like now. I really am excited. If you have any ideas for what to paint it there, let me know. But I love it.